In this module, we'll focus on the Interactive Elements Intelligent Guided Test feature of AX DevTools extension and its key features for the NYU instance.
To begin an interactive elements test, go to the Guided Test tab and select the plus sign next to Interactive Elements to start the run.
Step 1 asks you to select elements, not already highlighted, which are interactive. In the web page, elements within the carousel are not highlighted. This often occurs when elements like divs and spans are clickable. To select the items with a mouse, ensure mouse selection is on, then hover over elements to find the best tag and CSS class indicators for the element. Once a suitable match is identified, select with the cursor to add to the fields list.
Next, you'll select the elements you wish to test. Select at least one from each group. Select all if you wish to perform a comprehensive test.
Now, you'll validate each element for its name, role, and state. The name is the meaning of an element, which is typically what is displayed visually. The role describes the purpose of the element, such as link, button, menu, checkbox. Finally, the state describes what the element is doing if it can change. For example, whether a checkbox is checked or unchecked.
The validation interface is divided into 4 main sections. The first section is Review. The Review section provides a screenshot of the element and the overview of the name, role, and state. In this example, the name is before, the role is link, and the state is current page. Note that even if elements look a certain way, we are concerned with the behavior of the element, not by how it looks. So, even though before looks like a button that is pressed, it acts like a link that takes users to a new page when selected. However, the group of links also convey which of the links is the current page loaded. Because all of the information in the review area is correct, we can select the next button to continue to the next element.
Skipping ahead, we encounter a form. Let's check the first element in the form. The review section informs us that the element has no name, the role is text box, and there is no state. The issue is that each interactive element needs an accessible name. To mark this issue as incorrect, move to the second section for the accessible name, and update the radio buttons to No. Since role and state are correct, we need only select Next to continue.
Moving back to the navigation, let's check the About Navigation item. If we interact with the element, we gather that each top-level navigation item is a menu button that expands on hover, but does nothing when clicked with a cursor. Now let's check the Review section in AX DevTools. The name About is correct. However, the role is listed as link, and there is no state. That's an issue because links take users to new pages, so the role is not correct. Also, the element expands and collapses, which is not conveyed. To address these issues, we will start by updating the third section, which covers the role. Select what the role should be from the drop-down. In this instance, either button or menu would be appropriate. Next, move to the fourth section, which covers the state. Locate the state drop-down that best fits this element. In this case, the expanded drop-down fits best. Currently, the About is in the collapsed state, so update the drop-down to collapsed. Now that we have corrected the role and state, you'll check each element for name, role, state.
That's the Interactive Elements IGT. Check the sections of the AX DevTools guide for more information about other features, including the other intelligent guided tests and reporting.